Okay, so the last step for tracing my shoe are going to be the laces. And the reason that I have chosen to do the laces last is because the laces are actually sitting on top of the circle cutout, the stitching of some of the shoe, and it overlaps quite a few things. So if I didn't do them last, I would have to do this object arrange wing to front and everything. So if I do them last, just think of it like a painting where you're building up layers. So before you start any design, you look at it, you study it, and see where should you start and what should be the last process. So I've chosen to do that last. Before I start, I'm going to select everything, which is Control A, and then I'm going to Object, Lock, Selection. So then I can work on those laces independently of anything else moving. I'll use my zoom tool to zoom in because I want to be a bit more detailed. I mean, it has to look like the laces are going into the holes of the shoe and following some of these lines that I've created here. And when you zoom in, you can see that you might need to go back and alter them a bit. Now that I've locked it, I can't, but I can go back later and do that when I unlock it. So selecting the pen tool, I'll start from the circle and again, clicking and dragging. You want to cover up most of that black hole. Just a little drag of the node there and then bring it out. So now I'm lining it up with this outside line of the shoe. And then I'm taking it back to the circle and joining it up here. So there's one lace done. And then this one goes under the shoe. I'll start from here. Then I'm going to finish that. So I go over to my tool palette, click on the selection tool so I can release that line and then start a new line independently. So I'm just going to start from here and go down to here because my next shoelace, go up again to the tool palette and release that line. My next one, I'll start from here, bring it down, and I'll stop it there. And I can play around with this until I'm happy with it. And then I'll start a new line for the lace, which goes under, so it stops there. Release that line in the tool palette, bring this line down, like so. Release that again. And then again, the lace is coming out of the circle, so I will draw that and over. You can see how that joined to that point there, so I'll just go past that so there's no problem with things joining. Okay, and there we have some of the laces started, so I'll continue doing that and then we'll come back and have